welcome back to Afternoon Express, and I'm standing in the kitchen with Babalwa. Babalwa, we're about to make some hake. Hake in a bag. Are you a fan?
Oh, yes, definitely. I'm a seafood fan.
What's your favourite seafood?
Prawns.
Yummy.
I love them prawns.
Well, then we've got the perfect dish for you for dinner tonight. Hake perfectly steamed with aromatics, white wine, and a flavoursome chorizo butter. It might sound complicated, but Clem promises that it's the easiest way to prepare fish. And I believe you, Clem, because every time I've taken Clem's advice in the kitchen, it's worked. It's worked.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This really is a very easy dish. And I know it's January right now, and people are still kind of being eating quite light.
Yes.
It's like summer's here, so they're not yet back onto the carbs. I think that's going to come like March.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's okay.
Fine.
Leave the carbs there for now.
Okay, cool. So we're keeping it light this summer.
So people always say to me, like, I don't get fresh fish when I'm in Joburg, you know, like, it's not true, though. You do, but some of them say that they just really want to find a good, like, fish option.
Exactly.
What do? I love frozen fish in a box. Sounds weird, right? But there's a whole reason behind it. When the fish is actually caught, there's so much technology involved in how the fish is prepared and frozen on that actual ship. And people don't know that. They think it only gets frozen when it comes into harbour. No, it's frozen on the ship. So all that goodness, texture, the flavour is locked in right there and then. But the one thing that's very important when you buy fish, whether it's fresh, whether it's frozen, it has to be sustainable.
Okay.
And a good way is to look at the back. This is the MSC stamp over there. And it says Certified Sustainable Seafood. If it doesn't say that, or if you know you're buying a fish that's not on the green list with SASSI, you're not a very good person.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm learning a lot today.
It is very, very important. People think, like, you know that saying, there's so many fish in the sea?
Yes. There actually isn't.
Not at all. So we have to be very responsible the way that we eat, especially seafood.
Yeah.
And we have to be, like, responsible. Look for that fish that's on the green list. Look for that MSC stamp. And that way we know we're doing the right thing.
Okay.
Cool. That was my lesson to all of you right now.
Thank you so much, Professor Pedro.
Professor Pedro. There we go. So let's start cooking. People get intimidated when it comes to fish in general, whether it's tuna, hake, king clip. When it comes to cooking, we're like, let me call Clem.
I'm also not sure because I tend to overcook my fish, so it ends up drying out.
Okay.
You know, I'm happy that you're using hake, because hake is one of the fishes that everyone mess up a lot. I mean, it's easy to make, but I mean, it's so easy to mess it up. And now the way we're going to cook it, we're going to steam it, and that's going to help us to get all the moisture inside it, and it's going to be a mission for you. If you can mess this one up, then I don't know what's wrong with you, because this one will be nice, soft, and it's the butter that we're going to do now, the smokiness from the chorizo. And also the wine that is going to just add another flavour to it, to just keep it, bind all the flavours and all the liquid. It's just going to be beautiful.
And take it to the next dimension.
Wow. Talking about the butter, will you start that for us?
Start the butter. So now...
Okay. So we're going to make a chorizo butter. So surf and turf, for me, is everything. It's delicious. My favourite burger is a beautiful, like, 200-gram beef patty with giant prawns on top. It's decadent.
But
that I like.
That surf and turf combination, I mean, is iconic for me as well. Growing up, I always used to, but I could never finish a dish. I know, embarrassing. I could never finish a surf and turf dish at all, So
this is a great interpretation of a surf and turf dish. So chorizo, as you know, is nice and spicy. It's a cured meat. So that's going to become the flavouring in our butter. And flavouring butters is a great way to add amazing flavour to a dish.
So wait, Chef, are you going so fast?
No, can you pass me that chorizo over there? So now I just added my butter into my blender, and then I added my chorizo with it. And then you can basically add whatever you want to add, just to make sure, you must just make sure you don't overpower your butter. So the idea is to enhance your fish.
Okay.
So this doesn't have to be the king. The fish is still the king, but now this is just going to help it enhance, get all the beautiful flavors from it.
Got you. Okay, I love that.
So we're making a nice savoury compound butter, which is what it's called today, but you get sweet ones as well. So think pancakes with butter, but you take it honeycomb or chocolate and you whip it through the butter. It's decadent, But did we say that summer bodies is happening this year?
No such thing.
Not this year.
Whatever body I want to come in, I will come in and you will accept me as I am. So it doesn't matter here at Afternoon Express.
so make that compound butter, it's delicious. And again, hake is very neutral in flavour. It doesn't have a lot of flavour, which is great because it kind of like it's the canvas then of the fish species, because it takes on flavour so well. Butter's going to do the most with that fish. Chorizo's going to add this nice spiciness to it. So yeah, definitely, that's the way. Let's start building this. And Aya looks like he's actually done already. So yeah,
He does.
chef, you're fast, eh?
Yeah, I mean, we're not playing.
Just like
we're
that.
working. We're
Okay.
working.
But
we're
for our
working.
viewers who just tuned in, we're making a hake in a bag with chorizo butter. And if you want the ingredients list to this amazing mouth-watering recipe, SMS the keyword EAT to 33650 and you'll be receiving the ingredients list and link to this recipe sent straight to your device.
All right, so if I can maybe ask you to slice a few lemons for me. Polly, you've got some your side?
I do have
Yeah,
some
yeah,
on my
she
side,
has.
Chef Aya,
Okay,
please.
some lemons. Lemons
Yeah,
or limes,
okay.
whatever you've got is perfectly fine. You can use them. Thin slices. Again,
slices.
we spoke about the fact that the hake is very nutrient flavor. We're trying to add a lot of flavor to it. Lemons and fish in seafood in general go
Same
really well
WhatsApp
together. Absolutely.
Am I doing a great job?
You're doing an amazing job.
Anyway, you want.
Anyway, I
Yeah.
want, okay.
There we go.
Thin.
So a thin, thick, it doesn't really matter. All it's going to do is going to add flavor to our hake. But I think that's very, very important in 2019. We need to all start practicing.
Yes.
Is using the freshest ingredients ever. So if you're buying herbs and you want to like really enhance the flavor, try not to buy dried. I know there are a lot of good quality dried herbs that are
Yes.
out there right now. But a great way to add a lot of flavor and lightness to your food is to buy fresh herbs. So we've got some basil over here. You've got some lemon thyme on that side over there. Lemon thyme. Just talking about lemon, if you didn't want to add lemon for whatever reason, maybe you just don't have a lemon, lemon thyme grows like a weed in your garden.
Yeah.
You don't even
yeah.
have to look after it. Mother Nature will do it for you.
Kind of just does its thing.
And if you ever need lemon for a recipe, whether it's
Yeah.
for a cocktail, whether it's for the dish like this, a little bit of that lemon thyme on the end. Do you
Okay.
want to grab a
Right.
piece of it? Just smell that. It's so potent. And it really
Just
works
use your
well with
finger
it.
like
Oh, what
that
about
and
us?
then smell it. Just release it. Bruise it
okay.
and then you, yeah.
Let's get more and share.
And I'm a fan of.
So it's a
Make sure
great
you
way.
use it with your fingers
With
and then
your
you can
fingers
just
first.
release
Yeah.
all the flavors.
You smell? Those flavors come through. I can smell it from here.
Oh, that smells really good.
So it's a great way to
Smells
add
good.
flavor to your food.
Good.
And also keeping in mind, like I said, it's going to grow like a weed, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
You don't need to keep on buying lemons, buying herbs. Having a herb garden now, it's never been easier. You don't even need a massive garden. This is our one that we grow in the loft.
I absolutely love. I think it also makes such a cute decoration for the kitchen. If you've got a little square herb garden just
Yes.
placed by the window, I think it always looks so
It makes the
cute.
kitchen more inviting, yeah.
It does. It
I think
does.
I'm going to have one.
You know what?
in
You
my
can take this
house.
one home with you.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
They say the best chefs or the best cooks are actually great in a garden, and I believe that. If you understand
Yeah.
where the ingredients come from, that's 90% of the job done.
I'm actually curious to find out from our viewers how many of you guys do have your own herb gardens.
Yeah.
And is it true that, you know, the more you garden, the better life or better quality of life
Yeah.
you have? So I want to find out from our viewers, do you own a herb garden? And if so, take a picture of it, send it to
Yeah,
us.
absolutely.
Tweet it to us, Instagram it to us, Facebook it to us at Afternoon Chat or hashtag Afternoon Express. And I can't wait to be seeing those herb gardens.
All right, cool. So let's talk about the ingredients we're going to add to our hake in a bag. So we've got some garlic, very, very important. We always roast our garlic. There's nothing wrong with using fresh garlic at home. Roasted garlic is just a more subtle flavor.
Okay.
So it's a little sweet. You don't get that,
Yeah.
that pungent garlic flavor. But in saying that, while the hake actually steams in the bag, the sweetness of the garlic comes out. Even if it's the fresh one.
Oh,
So
nice.
garlic should go in, and garlic and seafood is a must. Don't serve me a seafood dish.
With no
With
garlic.
no garlic.
That's not a dish.
I feel that way about any dish, actually.
Any dish.
I'm a garlic and chili fan. Do you love garlic and chilies as well?
Yeah, I love chili.
Yeah.
I love chili. I really, you know, that burning sensation.
Yes.
There, I just enjoy it.
But I actually want to know from you as well. If you were to have the same ingredients, same exact ingredients in your kitchen, what would you do with what would you do with it?
I'd just prepared magic.
Magic.
With it. Magic.
And I believe you would.
Because my mom is really, she loves hake.
Yeah.
So I'll just...
Well, I was going to say, if you are as strong as you are in the kitchen as you are behind that mic, I do not deny your skills. I do not deny your skills.
Oh, yeah. Try me, Palisa.
Yeah. So before we go to ad break, Clem, can you please give us a quick recap or quick summary of everything we've done in the kitchen
All right,
so far?
we've done so well. Chorizo butter is done. We've spoken through our ingredients for the next part, but very, very important, get your baking paper and your foil ready because we are about to assemble.
Okay. Sounds delicious. We're making a hake in a bag with chorizo batter. So if you want to get this ingredients list sent to your phone, SMS the keyword EAT to 33650. Otherwise, we want to engage with you on social media. Let's see what you're up to in the kitchen by tweeting us at Afternoon Chat using the hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. Otherwise, see you after the break. Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and thank you so much for cooking along with us. Today we're making a hake in a bag with chorizo batter, and helping us create this magic in the kitchen is Ubabalwa. What are you finding so far? What's the most easiest thing that you think, I could do this at home? Is it the hake? The batter? I don't know.
The butter.
Yeah, the butter.
I can do it at home. It's quite simple. Yeah, and I'm sure it's tasty as well.
Yeah, well, it looks tasty. It surely does look tasty. Chef Clem, what's the next step?
All right, cool. So let's talk about the bag now. Foil is going to go down first, and the shiny side has to go inside. There's two sides to it, okay? There's the shiny side, and then there's the more matte side.
Yeah.
So the shiny side always inside, because we're trying to generate a lot of steam inside our bag. If we were to put the shiny side outside, it's like a mirror. It would just reflect the heat away.
Wow, okay.
It's very, very important. Okay,
Wow.
so then the baking paper goes in, and then to that we're going to grab our piece of fish.
So you'll grab.
We're going to put that down, ooh, just like that.
Okay.
And also very important with this fish, I know a lot of people buy frozen fish and then they get home and they realize, oh, I haven't taken the fish out the freezer yet, and they do all types of weird things, okay?
They put it in the microwave.
They put it in the microwave.
I know I've been guilty of that sometimes, and it's terrible, I know.
Okay, Polly, we'll talk about that in the ad break.
Yeah.
But what it's also important, you're trying to retain the texture of the fish, and in order to do that, just take the box out of the fridge or freezer before you go to work. I know sometimes you forget, but let's just try that. One important thing is don't add any pepper to your fish.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Noted.
No pepper.
Come on, let's...
It's salt, it's not pepper.
No, I was just joking. It's fine. I just
Kim,
caught you
don't
because I
do
saw
that
you were
to
doing
me.
your own thing there.
I felt so awkward there for a second. I was like, I'm that naughty child. Don't look at me, teacher. I'm just going to sit in the back of the classroom, minding my own business.
It's fine. Now is the time to season your fish. Very important. Yes, we're steaming everything together, but you still want to season all the ingredients separately.
Okay.
So salt and pepper, definitely. It's okay, Pali.
Thank you
It's
so
okay.
much.
All right. You got some salt there?
Yeah, we've done the salt, and then you can just put
Cool.
your butter on top of your fish.
Okay.
Salt and pepper.
Babalwa, right now you're based in Khayelitsha. Where can people find you? If they want to see you live performing, where can they hit you up, girl?
I'm normally at the Crypt.
Okay.
Every month, performing with an African band, Congolese band. Every month end.
Oh,
So they
fantastic.
can catch me up at the Crypt.
Well, all that information for our viewers can be found on the Afternoon Express website. So just head over to afternoonexpress.co.za and you can find out all about where to catch Ubabalwa. But what are some of the most memorable performances you think you've had?
Oh yeah, with the great George Renner.
Wow.
You know, he's been a father to me. He's been a great boss to me. So, you know, we've done a lot of performances around Cape Town. Every time I perform with him, I feel like I'm on another, you know, level.
Oh, wow.
You know, the Crypt, we performed at the Crypt, at the Jazz in the Native Yards in Gugulethu.
Wow.
You know, and the first performance that really, you know, touched my heart was the one that we did with him at Lansdowne, near the Wetton Circle.
Okay.
Yes, it was the first performance that we did about 2014.
Oh, wow.
And I will never forget that.
I think that having gone through so many of these experiences and working with so many different people, you might have learned so much. What's the most valuable lesson you think you've learned through a collaboration?
You just have to be grounded.
Yeah.
You just be open to suggestions, you know, just... You have to be flexible as a musician. Don't go there as if you know everything, you know.
Yeah.
Be open to learn more things and new things from other people.
As open as we are, I was about to say, in the kitchen today.
Yeah.
And how do you think your fish is going so far? So far, I think
We're
it's
doing
looking
well.
so
We're
much
doing
better than mine.
very
My
well.
fish is falling apart.
No, it's not.
No,
It's all going to come together.
Isn't it?
Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna cook.
Lemon down.
Ubabalwa's fish is killing
So
it
I
right
like
now.
adding the butter to the fish. That way, when the butter melts, it just gets absorbed into the fish. Lemon goes on top. Then we do just gently. We're not going to fold it over just yet. We're just going to create a bit of like a little basket area.
Okay.
Just because we're going to take our wine. And we're just going to drizzle a little bit in.
And I think I've done the wine for you there already.
So
thank you.
if you don't,
yay!
But you can
if
add
you
more.
don't consume wine, a little bit of water would work really well. The only reason we add this extra moisture is because we want to generate steam.
Okay.
So that moisture is going to start evaporating, and that's the steam. And seafood does really take well to the flavors of wine. And the alcohol cooks out. So if you're worried about having this for kids, Don't worry about it. Cool, so this is the noisy part. Are you ready? We'll all do this in one. One,
Oh, we're done.
two, oh my. Okay, let's go. And scrunch. Some of us, let's see, how did you do it?
I did it.
Oh, I did it the private school way.
Yours looks very cute as well there, Aya.
Wow. It looks like a
You
break.
can be as rustic as you want. All the time, just create enough of a closure so the steam will start generating. Cool.
Okay.
Then, there we go. These go onto our little white plate in the middle. Can I ask you to put mine as well on there?
Almost.
That's going to go to the oven. 15 minutes later, we're all eating. You can be very cute and put it like a little individual bowl. Everybody gets on a little bowl. I think that'd be pretty cool. But now, we're going to wok fry some zucchini noodles.
Oh, yum. Okay.
Pali, can you start our engines, please?
Okay. Does it matter what heat?
I think it's the other one.
Okay.
There we go. Get it on a nice high heat. When it comes to
Okay.
wok frying, high heat is very, very important.
Uh-huh. Okay, there we go.
Just like that.
On it.
Cool. So zucchini noodles are really great, especially if you're trying to avoid carbs for a little bit. Also, you might have had a very, very nice festive season. You kind of feel like you just want to be, like, take the dining a little light.
Yes,
okay?
of course.
So these noodles are great. Like, if you think spaghetti bolognese, they work really well as a spaghetti replacement.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. So now, we're going to wok fry these. You can also add these to our bag before we closed it up, before the Hake, so they can steam with the Hake.
Sabotage.
Sabotage!
Get it off.
They don't need to know that you did that. Shift the blame. Shift the blame.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah, we're back on track.
We're back. Okay, cool. So, nice high heat. Now we're on a nice low heat. It's okay. It's gonna get there. So these are really cool. What we're gonna do is, I think, how's your oil ready? Oh, a very good way to check if your oil is ready is to swirl the pan. So when oil,
My mom
you bring it.
actually taught me this growing up, that as
There you
soon
can
as it
see,
starts
yeah.
moving,
Yeah.
then it's heated.
Sorry. Yeah, exactly. When you move it now in the pan, it's quite thick. The viscosity is quite thick.
Professor Pedro.
But when it's nice and hot and you move the oil around the pan, it should leave legs across the pan.
Yes.
Okay?
I see
We can
just
leave
like
these-
that.
You see those legs?
Oh,
There we go. So we're almost there. Wok frying, it might seem dangerous. Oh no, you can put it back in the heat. Get it nice and hot. Isn't our zucchini
gonna burn our
Yeah, but we're just gonna keep on
Pali,
like
do you
it's
not
well
trust
fried.
me?
Okay, I trust
you.
you.
I
I
got
trust
this.
you. I trust you.
So people think that wok frying is quite dangerous because you're busy with high heat and you're busy with oil. But the truth of the matter is you should rely on the pan itself. It's got a nice high side, so you are protected.
Okay.
Yes, things are gonna make a nice popping sound because of the moisture that's actually in our zucchini noodles, but you're safe. If at any stage you are worried, just lift your hand up away from yourself and step back.
Okay.
Take it off the heat and you're good. So we're looking for some nice smoke. It's gonna make a bit of a sound, but it's all good. Oh yeah, you ready?
I'm ready.
So you can guide
I'm ready.
Palesa nicely
Yeah.
through this wok frying technique. So you can
Because I wouldn't want to burn myself.
Because you also have
always
this the tongue
been
to help you
worried.
out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, got
No,
you.
you are safe. There we
Okay.
go. You ready?
So we can go
Yeah.
straight in?
We are almost there.
Are we all? Oh.
Okay.
Actually, we can go. We've got a bit of steam happening.
Ooh, listen to that sizzle.
Uh,
I like that. Ooh,
There we go.
I'm making a mess in the kitchen, but it's all
you
good.
can put more in. That's pretty cool.
The more mess, the more fun.
But that's
There you go.
perfect. You never want to overcrowd your pan when it comes to wok frying. As soon as you add an ingredient to your pan, the temperature drops. So adding like this is quite a nice amount. Do you want to practice the chefy task?
Yeah,
And then
let's
you can
try
just
it.
put it on, yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Let's
break
do this.
yourself.
Oh, I wanted to give a tour, but you guys are on it.
Both of them at the same time, you see that?
You're doing the right thing.
I
That's what
think
you're
I'm
gonna do. Yeah.
professional already.
You know a great way to practice this? You guys okay? You guys think well?
I'm done.
A great way to practice this is to put rice in a pan that's off the heat.
Yes.
Just like stand on the side there with a pan with some rice in it and just go. Woof.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, exactly. Right, seasoning. Salt. You that. Oh, instead of normal salt, let's go with some fish sauce.
Okay.
That's good going in. Quite potent, nice.
And it
little-
has
think
like
that'll
so
work.
much salt in it.
That's the way.
Okay.
A little bit of garlic going in.
Oh, we finished
Fun,
our
use our
garlic.
garlic.
Okay.
All right, a little bit of chili because we love chili.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Getting burning.
There we go. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna keep on tossing it. If we want to use our tongs, we can do that.
Yeah?
But that's it. Wok fried noodles. Don't overcook it. You want to keep some of the flavor and the taste.
Yummy.
But that's it.
You want it to be nice and
It's gonna go to the oven now. Our noodles are
So,
looking
Chef
amazing.
Tim, what's the next step when we come back from ad break?
Right, so noodles done, actually. I mean, look how beautiful they look.
Oh,
Of course, you're gonna get to the oven, but essentially we're done. The dish is done. We come back, it's just some dessert.
I can't wait for dinner. Well, I can't wait to dig into this delicious dish. To get the ingredients list and link to the recipe, SMS the keyword EAT to 33650. And in case you've missed any of the steps, here's a quick recap.